In this video, we'll go through how to graphically edit model elements. In order to do that, you must be able to select elements or line boundaries. Make sure that your snap settings, snap to elements, is checked. If it isn't checked, you won't be able to select the boundaries and therefore you wouldn't be able to graphically edit them. So we will start with editing the location of a well. For example, this little plus sign right here is a well, and if I hover over it, it tells us what its label is. And we can select it by clicking on it, which will create a purple rectangle, meaning that we've selected it. Now to move it, you just hover over that purple rectangle, down click with the left mouse button, and then drag it and click again to its new location. And that will have changed the coordinates in the table where that well is located. So that's fairly simple. Hit escape and that will unselect what you've already selected. Graphically editing a line boundary is somewhat similar. You hover over it to select it. This is a river line boundary, and while it's highlighted like this, click and you will see these purple squares at each vertex. You can hover over a particular vertex and then drag it, click down and drag, and then click again, and now you've got a different set of coordinates for your line boundary. And if we were to make the plot again of model elements, you'd now see that edited position for that vertex. Another thing we can do is to add vertexes or erase vertexes under this item here, edit line boundary. Click on that. If we wanted to insert a vertex, it'll pop up with this informational text. Just click OK, and then position about where you want that vertex, and it will place a new vertex exactly on the line near where you've clicked. So if you clicked off the line, it would actually put a point directly on the line. And then you can again move that new vertex if you'd like. One other thing we can do is delete vertexes. Let's select this boundary. If we wanted to delete one of the vertexes, go to Edit Line Boundary, Delete Vertex, click OK, and then click on the vertex you want. It will highlight orange, and then we've eliminated it there. Often your line boundaries will share a common vertex, like right here we have this river line boundary coming in, this river line boundary coming in, and this interdomain boundary. And they all share a common vertex right there. So if you wanted to move that vertex, you just select all the line boundaries that share it. And now I've selected all three of them, and you can see that if I zoom out a little bit, a little easier to see that vertexes in all three of them are highlighted. They're all selected, and again you just hover over that one common vertex, and let's say we move it there. And if we were to hit escape, unselect things, make plot, model elements only, now we've got that moved vertex, and all three line boundaries have that change made. One last point, if I hit escape, that'll unselect things. One last point is many of these things can be done with the right click menu. If you right click, edit line boundary, you can insert a vertex or delete the vertex there as well. The only difference using it here versus in this menu is when you use it here, no pop-up windows show up to give you instructions. So this is for the seasoned user. Everything we've just done and learned about editing line boundaries also applies to the polygons that bound spatially variable area sinks that are defined by polygon. And in this model, we zoom in here, this blue line is a spatially variable area sink polygon boundary, and we can click that, select it, vertex, move the vertex. We can right click and insert a vertex or delete vertexes. All the things we've just shown you also apply for these spatially variable area sync polygon boundaries.